Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna and it is time to finally start my new Pendos Eyeshadows project pen for 2021. And I am so excited. I just love working on eyeshadows. It's the most fun thing to me at the moment. And I'm so excited to see how much progress I can make during the year. So I would say before I blabber on more, we're just starting to randomly choose some eyeshadow palettes and then randomly select some eyeshadows that I'm going to work on during this year. So this whole project has been started by Alexi, and I'm going to link her channel down below. I think she's doing this project again this year, so you can check out her channel. She's amazing. And now let's just start. I'm using two different apps here to choose my eyeshadows that I'm going to work on. The first one is called Tiny Decisions. And in here is a little color wheel where I have all my eyeshadow palettes that can be chosen in it. And I just have to put a little disclaimer here because I don't want to work on any ColourPop palettes, so I'm not including them in this little wheel here. And also I'm not including my Flower Beauty Jungle Lights palette because it's very new to me and I kind of reach for it a lot, so I feel like I don't have to push myself to work on it. So it's also kind of a 6-pan palette that I feel like is kind of like a 6-pan palette full of single eyeshadows. So I reach into it for singles and I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like I don't want to work on it and I don't want to hit pan in any of these shades because they are so beautiful. I love it so much. I just don't have to be forced to use it more. And my ColourPop palettes kind of are in the same realm. They are magnetic, that means that I can pop off the eyeshadows and I can use them as single shadows, and I don't want to force myself to hit pan in single shadows because I use them so much naturally. So what I want to focus on are all of my other palettes. So I do have 18 eyeshadow palettes in this wheel, I believe, and I'm just going to randomly select 5 of them because I want to work on 5 different eyeshadows during the month and hit pan in all of them. So the first palette is the BH Cosmetics Avocado Toast palette. Oh, that's great. And the next one is my BH Cosmetics Desert Oasis palette. Then the next one is my Essence Out in the Wild palette. It's again the same one, so I'm re-rolling. Then the fourth one is my Juvia's Place DUPES palette. And then the last one, oh, again the Essence one. Again the Juvia's Place one. Oh, and the last one is my BH Cosmetics Blueberry Muffin palette. How fun! I only have 3 different BH Cosmetics palettes and they are now all in the project. So let me just grab them and then we will pick the different shades from the palettes. So this one here is the Essence palette. It's called Out in the Wild and it has 12 eyeshadows in here. So now I'm going to randomize a number between 1 and 12 and it's the number 7. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it's a dark green one. That's beautiful. I love this eyeshadow. I'm glad that I got this one. It's a bit of a challenge because it's a darker color, but I do like the formula of this one and I'm excited to use it a bit more. So it's a very creamy eyeshadow and it's actually quite pigmented and it's this dusty olivey color. I love muted greens like this, so I'm glad that I have this one. Then next is my Avocado Toast palette and it has 20 shades in it. This is what it's looking like. It's a stunning palette. Here I will count from 1 to 4 and so on and so on. Oh no, this palette has 16 shades in it, not 20. I didn't count well. So I will be generating a number between 1 and 16, and it's 15. So it's this one here, it's called Extra, and it's a beautiful dark blue toned green. And look how beautiful they go together. What a color story so far. I love it. Oh, it has such a beautiful sheen. It reminds me a lot of a single shadow from Luxie, which is called Rage. Oh, it's beautiful. I love both of these colors. I mean, they are both very dark, so let's see how much usage I can get out of them, but I can always use them as liners, and that's perfectly well for me. They look both beautiful. Love this color story so far. Then next is my BH Cosmetics Blueberry Muffin palette, and it again has 16 shades in it. So I'm again going to generate a number between 1 and 16, and it's number 6. So number 6 is this one here, it's called Cravings. It's a beautiful, very sparkly and a bit crumbly champagne, but it's beautiful and I really like this eyeshadow, so I'm glad that I got something lighter now. This is beautiful. I love these 3 shades so far. Oh, what a beautiful color story. So far, I'm very happy with the color selection that I've gotten. Then next is my DUPES palette by Juvia's Place. It's a 9-pan palette. So as you can see, I have already panned in this eyeshadow here, so there are only 8 left that I could work on. So I'm going to randomize, so I'm going to generate a number between 1 and 9. And it's the number 9, which is this one here. Oh, that's very interesting. I love this eyeshadow. It's such a beautiful color. It's this weird, I don't know, orangey red, pinky color. It's such a weird color and I like it so much. It's actually a beautiful eyeshadow. Love this one. Then the last palette is my BH Cosmetics Desert Oasis palette. It's a big one. It has 19 eyeshadows in it. As you can see, I have already 2 pans in this palette, this one here and this one here. And I've decided to not work on any of these highlighters here because this section of the palette is highlighters and the other section is eyeshadows. And when I was working on this eyeshadow here, it's called Bliss, and I love that one for an inner corner highlight, but I really did see the difference between the formula of these highlighters and of the eyeshadows. So I don't want to work on any of the other shades here because they are kind of different and I don't like the formula on my eyes that much. On my inner corner it was beautiful, but all the other shades are too dark for my inner corner, so there's just no point for me to work on any of these. So I'm just only focusing on the eyeshadows here, so there are 14 of them. So I'm going to generate a number between 1 and 14, and it's the number 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So number 7 is this one here, it's called Cactus, and it's a beautiful duochrome, I think. It has kind of a reddish brown base pigment and then it shifts to a green. So I'm going to swatch it here, and it's a stunning eyeshadow. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love duochromes like this. I love them for deepening up my outer corner. They give something very interesting to a look, I feel like. So overall, I do love all these shades. I think I'm very lucky this time. They are all beautiful. I think they all go together. So I can see myself creating looks with this one in the crease, this one on the outer corner, and this one on the inner corner. And then I can also see myself creating a look with this one, and this one, and this one. So I feel like there are a lot of looks possible. And I already think about how I can pair these colors together with my Panded palette. So if you haven't seen my Panded palette series, I will be linking it down below. So I hope that I can hit pan in all 5 of them until the next update. We will see. I'm going to update you in about a month, and we will see how much progress I can make. So if you want to follow along this project, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if you want to see some more project pans, I will link some of my current ones down below in the description box. Thank you all so much for watching. I wish you all a beautiful day.